Alright, this is Kinky doing Let's Play Less Master Part 20. This will be the final set I'm doing, as these will be the final videos for the LP. Basically, we're backtracking into World 3. Again, I apologize for last video of kind of talking a little bit too much and kind of missing the boss fight. Basically, as I said before, he's simple pattern, and if you saw it, okay. If not, I'll re-explain it. Basically, the boss pattern to it is when he first opens, as in when he first spawns in, he'll spot right away with 4 fire attacks. Depending upon which direction you are as he begins his hopping, determines which direction he'll go. Basically, you can kind of herd him into a specific direction, vaguely. Also, anytime he sticks his tongue out, he'll begin to spit his little fireballs again, and each fireball does 2 damage. So just avoid them. Don't worry about damage. Remember, don't worry about using your gun. Pretty much the grenade's the best thing you use against them. And just spam it when he opens his mouth. World 8, that's basically, there's only those 2 monsters there. And those guys. That's it. That's the only 2 monsters left in the game. There are brown worms, red worms, and little bolt things from World 2. Kind of a letdown, but they added in a new gameplay feature of spikes. And this is unfortunately when the Wall 2 power-up becomes a pain in the ass. Basically, what happens is when you try to go for a jump, it'll think that you were wanting to go down a wall instead, so it'll cling onto the wall rather than jump, messing up your jump, and can, in certain rooms, lead to you getting your tank place planted into some spikes. And that is, again, why I said in the last video, save states will be abused, because I don't consider those as player deaths. I consider those as glitch deaths, and I'm not going to bother counting those, because it'll probably be the same death over and over and over again. I mean, dying due to you accidentally falling down something, a ladder like a newbie, or you being a noob and getting your tank blowed up by a random enemy, okay, I'll count that. But when it's an actual gameplay feature that is causing you to die, and you have no protection against it, it's pretty much I'm not counting it, sort of thing. I did give my save state to Marojet, or however you want to pronounce it. He being touchy with his name for personal reasons, which I'll respect, even though I do like to use the shorthand. We've kind of figured out some of the NES, how to do NES recordings. The only problem is now is we need a reliable I need to be able to reliably connect to a netplay game. Unfortunately, due to the systems Dystopia, that Caldera client, it doesn't seem to like my system too much, so I have a tough time getting to it. That room we passed before is the first prime example of how Wall 2 can kill you. I was showing it briefly. I was also showing why I ran into this room. This room is uber important because you need the hover. Without hover, you can't go to any other sections from this point on. So just get your hover. If you can also go to the north route. That's a little bit pain in the butt too. Basically, this is a hover grinding area. It also has a few new traps like that one right there. Also, it has a few game glitches of enemies disappearing and appearing. This is the only area where it seems to do that, and it's from those mobs right there. So that's why you see me running back and forth like an idiot. Is basically I'm trying to get them to reappear if they're still alive. Otherwise, you get winged, and there's not a place to gun grind really here, other than near the final section of the game. So, yeah, basically, hover is useful once again. You can't wall your way out of everything like you did before. This also has a few rehashings of World 1 enemies that you hardly ever see, in case you miss them. Like these big face head things that they only show in World 4, and I think they only show in this World 2. Basically just throw grenades, or a couple of grenades, and they instantly die. They drop multi-shot if you need it. By this phase and stage of the game, though, you should be kind of full on everything, and just stick to hover. There's no other good sub-weapon other than the Thunderbolt because of all the little warmy things. Basically, this room kind of loops around. If you wanted to get hit by all the little spikes, you can. Basically takes you back to the opening, or you can walk around this way. This says we've already cleared this route, we can go ahead and go this way. Back to the novel that I've been talking about periodically throughout the Let's Play. And as you see there, the guy appeared again, like I said before. You know, he just kind of glitches in. But anyway, we find out the whole plot of the whole game here is basically the final boss is, his name is the Plutonian boss or something to that effect. And basically what he wants to do is feed off the nutrients of the earth, and then he explodes the earth and goes on to another world. Basically think Lavos, and there you go. Since we now have our hover, it's not full hover unfortunately, but it's going to work for now. I'll go ahead and show you the other area. Basically having silly difficulties doing simple jumps because I got so used to the wall climbing system. But here's the other section. Okay, if you need more hover, just again spam homing because you're at the end of the game. You don't need any more hovering. Once you get 99, you're set for the whole game at this point. So all the way up there, and there's a door. Basically, it's a legal phase back down, unfortunately. So if you miss, there's a big spike strip way at the bottom of the room here. safe state of use, but it is necessary. And it will be the only time during this LP that I will be safe state abusing for this level. It's Kinky signing out for part 20. Thank you.